The next thing that I have right here is hang gliding. First of all, let me be real with y'all. I am terrified of heights. I don't I'm terrified of heights, but I will hop on a roller coaster in a heartbeat, which is so weird. And hang gliding, I'm definitely gonna be super high in the air. It's kind of like one of those things like Will Smith said. I'm gonna come back to him in a sec. You do what you fear and you become fearless. So I'm afraid of heights, so I want to hang glide because I'm afraid. So that's that.
Okay.
Also, I have a stage here in the company that I'm a part of. Some of the major leaders, the big time leaders, they are able to present on stage once they have been inaugurated, I guess you can say, into the training program that we have. I would like to one day give a speech about my life and the things that I had went through, or even teach a subject on stage to people. It's a goal of mine. I think it'll be a lot of energy. I believe it'll be a lot of fun to do. And yeah, that's just something I want to do. That's on my bucket list. The next thing on my bucket list, I have like a dinner in Paris. There's not too many places in Europe that I actually want to go. I'm just gonna keep it real. But Paris is definitely one of them. They have this thing where they actually take locks. Couples go up there and they take locks. It's kind of like they're professing their love to one another. They take a lock and they put it on this chain link fence. There's dozens, thousands of locks there now. You can go there. But that's one thing I want to do on like a dinner date with my wife. I want to have a romantic, like candlelight dinner in Paris. I think that'd be just one of the ultimate bucket list things that you could ever do. Sharing that experience with someone, I believe. But yeah, that's definitely something that I want to do. So now coming to Will Smith. I have been inspired by Will Smith ever since I was very young. He gives a lot of knowledge. He is definitely someone that I would like to meet and actually have a conversation with. I'm very inspired by him, and a lot of the things that I have learned have come like through Will Smith, and he's actually segued me to other outlets of finding knowledge. Like I didn't learn about the book The Alchemist until I heard it from Will Smith. And that's a very good book, by the way. That's the plug. Go read The Alchemist. It's a really good book. Next is Janelle Monáe. First of all, let me just get out there. Janelle Monáe is fine as hell. All right. And aside from that, I like her boldness. She's not afraid to be her. Like I told Teren before, like she stays into her own bubble, which I'm very into, and she's not afraid to be her in public, and that's something I want to emulate in myself, and that's definitely one reason why I would like to meet and talk and have a conversation with her. The next one I have is Lupe Fiasco. Lupe Fiasco is that man. He is my favorite artist out of all time, out of everybody to date.
Rap something that from him that inspires you. A line or verse, something.
There's so many.
Just pick one.
Okay, one of his lines I actually did in a speech that I got an A on before. It was so metaphorical, and it was like I get my energy from my energy. I be in outer space, but I got inner peace. So tell my enemies that they can't injure me. I know that irritates. You have my sympathy. Yeah, you should protest. Yeah, you should pick at me. I'm on a losing strike. I'm on a winning streak. I'm out in left field. I'm talking mentally, but that's a bigger place than where the tempers be. Yeah, but yeah, he's definitely someone that I definitely resonate with. He's from the west side of Chicago, which I am from, and like I don't know, he makes you elevate your thinking. Like I honestly, some albums I still have to go back to and listen to just to catch another metaphor. I'm always catching something new from what he said years ago, and I think that is so good. You know, instead of like what's going on now and what's the trend now is like simple metaphors, and like it's not with that. I'm just not with that, and that's also another reason I definitely want to see Lupe Fiasco. I'm going to meet Lupe Fiasco, let have a conversation with him, and it's just gonna be a fucking fantastic day for me.